Saravji, shall we start?
Sure, let's start here. Sure, let us start here.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I would like to say my sincere warm welcome to all of you for this wonderful evening. And then hearty wishes to hearty welcome to our today's knowledge source and then pilot faculty of this today's webinar, Mr. Saurabh Lohia, founder of Algo Enterprises Private Limited. And then our beloved Zebu mates and the today's most important fragrance of this webinar, our beloved participants. We welcome you all for this wonderful evening. Now is the time to introduce the most dynamic research professional. He have 15 years of experience in systematic trading. He holds the Charter of Market Technician since 2010. He have a broad experience in global markets, forex, equities, and commodities. He worked at proprietary trading firms. He expertise in trading strategy automation and algorithmic trading. He is the founder of Algo Enterprises Private Limited. He has sound knowledge about deployed diverse types of trades algorithm and HFT to MFT to LFT. He have first-hand experience with latest trading technology in Indian and global markets. Let's welcome Mr. Saurabh Lohia, the founder of Algo Enterprises and today's knowledge source of this pilot faculty of this webinar. Mr. Saurabh, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Karthik, for giving me this opportunity. The agenda of today's session is to answer the queries of all participants related to algo trading, whatever query you have, whether you're a new beginner in automated trading or you're intermediate level or you're at expert level. I will try to answer all of your questions today. We will start with a general introduction and I'll be taking Q&A all of the time. If you all already do not have API Bridge on your computer, I request you to download it. You can download it from this link Zebu API Bridge. Okay, so you can just go and while we are having this session right now, you can just fill up a small form and you'll get download details immediately on your email. So what's special about Zebu API Bridge? Actually, we call it, it has been called Algo Traders Paradise. It's a single application which connects with everything like all popular applications like ME Broker, MT4, Ninja Trader, TradingView, Excel. Okay, if you want to trade via Python, multi charts, all of that is available. So, and it is also the fastest platform available for system trading for retail in India. So we'll see to this. Now, this is the first slide and my favorite slide. Actually, I pull it up in all my webinars, and I like to talk about it as much as I'm allowed to do. Because this is very less talk. See, people most of the time just focus on buy and sell logic only. People don't, when education is concerned, trading education is concerned, most of the education just centers around buy and sell logic. How do you buy? What indicators you should use? What methodology you should use? How do you pick your stocks? Almost 90% of the discussion is always centered around buy and sell logic. Order management or slippage management is ignored always. Risk management, okay, some people talk about that. Position management is again ignored. Another important reason why order management is ignored is because there are no good tools in India. Earlier, there were no good tools in India which could help you in minimizing slippage. So, I'll just try to start with this. What's the overall motive for this application Zebu API Bridge, why it is different and why it can be very, very helpful. We'll start with slippage management. This is something very simple which everyone can relate to very, very easily. Even if you are absolutely new to algo trading, you do not understand anything about strategies, about automation, about this ME broker and all, you will still understand what is slippage. See, suppose you're looking at the chart or you're looking at the watch list and you see that Nifty is trading at 9,000. Okay, and you want to buy Nifty. Okay, Nifty is trading right now at 9,000 and you want to buy Nifty. By the time you actually place an order, you log into the, or you are already logged into the web portal, you click on buy, you select the quantity, price. By the time you submit an order, the price will move to 9,010 if the market is going in your favor. So this is called slippage. You wanted to buy when Nifty was at 9,000, but you are able to buy at the price of 9,010. So this is called slippage, 10 rupees. Okay. Second example, which everyone can very easily relate. If you put a stop loss at 99, then it will get triggered below 99, maybe at 98.5, 98.7, 98.9, somewhere below 99 only. Okay. So this is also slippage. You wanted to, stop loss means to stop your loss. So you want to stop your loss at 99, but it will always get a worse fill. So this is called slippage. Okay. And why slippage is important? It is not just important, slippage can actually be critical. So in these examples, suppose you're paying for slippage 0.2% per order. Okay. So that makes 2% per day. What is 2% per day? Everyone knows it's a lot of money. If we can make consistently 2% a day, we can grow our money 100 times. We'll start with 1 lakh and we will end up with 1 crore. So that is how important slippage is. So coming back, I'll in this short webinar, I'll omit most of the risk management, position management. I will take Q&A. I will try to answer all Q&A, but specifically I'm just mentioning slippage. Okay. So if we, whatever buy sell logic you have, if you are giving bad slippage to market, you cannot make money. There is no chance to make money. If the slippage, if you're putting 0.1% or 0.2% slippage for order. Now why does this slippage comes? So slippage comes with two reasons. One is the time it takes you to punch an order. Okay, the time it takes you to place an order is usually for an average trader 20 to 30 seconds, right? And by the time you place an order, the price moves up or price moves down. The second or more, the biggest reason for slippage is the time you get waste by getting stuck in emotions, like whether you should buy now, whether you should buy on candle close, whether you should look confirmation from Nifty, whether you should look confirmation from a friend. Okay. So if the trading is not planned, if the trading is not systematic, a lot of emotions come in, whether you should exit here, whether you should exit after 30 minutes, whether you should wait for the day end, for the day close, whether you should hold it overnight. Okay. So many questions come during the trade. During the trade, actually questions should not come. Trade should simply be executed as per a plan. So these are the main reasons why you face slippage. And the only solution to minimize slippage is using Zebu API Bridge. You can use Zebu API Bridge, not, I mean, here it's mentioned TradingView, but not just with TradingView. You can use it with Excel, MeBroker, MT4, NinjaTrader, like I mentioned. You can use API Bridge with any platforms actually. So if you do not understand programming, then you are recommended to use Zebu with Excel or TradingView. If you understand a little bit of programming, then you can use MeBroker, MT4, NinjaTrader, multi-charge, these kind of platforms. And if you are good in programming, of course you can code your own stuff in C#, Java, and Python, and you could still use the inbuilt libraries of API Bridge because it's an optimized application. Its performance is very, very fast. Okay, so we were talking about slippage, so I'll just start from there. So I have this is the Zebu API Bridge. I have downloaded the same link from I gave you to all the same. You can download from that link. You can after download you can go to application settings. You can put up your client credentials to log in to connect with the Zebu platform. Okay, and you should also be logged in with the Zebu web platform. Now, once you are logged in, you can connect it with any of these applications. So how to connect with MeBroker or anything? We always suggest you to use the help button. Okay, when you click on the help button on API Bridge, the help menu will load up. right? So you can see here Jumpstart, and then more details about ME Broker, Trading View, MT4 and all. So the Jumpstart with ME Broker, it shows you how to, set up connection with ME Broker. For Trading View, you can use the Jumpstart section. I already have ME Broker with Trading View. I'll just place an order and show you. So we have these buttons. Now again, another important thing about API bridges, instead of buy and sell, we always have LELX, SESX. Okay, buy and sell is of only two types, but here we have four types: LELX, SESX. LE for long entry, LX for long exit, SE for short entry, and SX for short exit. So in the usual language, we say that we want to buy something. So buying something means actually to create a long position. Okay, so that for that we can click a LE button, right? I'll click LE button here, and we saw pop-ups of signal received. So let us just see what happened here. There are some logs. I will use the magnifiers to show you the logs. So you see at 18, 12, 37, 573. Okay, at this time signal received from local PC. Okay, so from ME Broker a buy signal is received. At 37,666 the order is placed. So how much time, you can see how much time it took to place order. The three dots after seconds, it tells about the millisecond. So millisecond is 1000 of 1 second. Okay, so we can see here it took less than 100 millisecond to place an order. And I have a normal computer. The computer that I'm showing you is just a normal computer. It's a 8 GB RAM, uh, i5 processor, a normal computer. If I optimize it a little, I can place orders within 50 milliseconds also. So even if we are talking about 100 milliseconds, the speed at which it processes the order, okay. So 100 millisecond means 200 times faster, minimum 200 times faster than a manual trader. So even if you're trading discretionary using these buttons, you are 200 to 300 times faster than a manual trader. That's the biggest thing at this. So we proudly claim that this is the fastest application available to any for any retail traders in India, any fastest system trading application. Now this was about buttons, but like here we have ME Broker. You can see there's a strategy with buy and sell. So let us try placing some orders actually. So I have some historical data in ME Broker. There's a nice feature called bar replay with which I can right now the market is not live. Still I can replay how the market will look. Okay. So I'll just do a bar replay to simulate how the order would have been placed in past trading days. So whenever the signal comes, the buy or sell signal comes in the chart, we can expect that an order will be placed. Okay, I've just put my hands aside, so the order will be placed through ME Broker using the settings automatically. I don't have to push any button. I mean, the modes are there. So by the way, API Bridge also has three modes. You can place trades in paper trading, in pop-up using a verification, and you can also place trades in live. Right now I'm placing all trades in the live mode. Okay, we can also place all these trades in the paper trading. So again, let us see what just happened. Signal received, sending order, and order placed. Again, it took roughly 100 milliseconds to place an order. As soon as there was a signal on the chart, it placed an order. All these orders that are getting placed, we can check on the Zebu platform here. So these are the platforms. This is the order we just placed at 18, 15, 31. Okay, we can cancel orders, we can manage orders. Whatever you're doing from API Bridge is immediately can be seen on the Zebu platform, and you can manage all your trades and positions from there also. If you want complete strict systematic trading, you are requested to just use the API Bridge only. Okay, so I'm done with the ME Broker. I've shown you, a bit of automation through ME Broker. I will move to other platform. I'll just show you Excel also. Now, I've just given an overview how this API bridge works. If someone has any questions, please put them in the chat box. So for Excel, I have a sample Excel sheet on my computer. Please put your questions in the chat box. Okay. So you see, when I opened this Excel sheet, it had this extra tab called API Bridge. Okay. So we have a plugin for ME Broker. We also have a plugin for Excel. We also have a plugin for TradingView and all. A same platform you can use for trading with anything. Yes, you can do with options also. I will show you shortly. So right now, let us talk about Excel. I've just placed an order in through ME Broker. Let me put in Excel also. I will put up a price, say 175, and as soon as I just type it, it will place an order. If I want to place, if I want to a lot of people, they want to just upload orders through Excel. So you can trade manually through Excel also, or you can put up some conditions, some, like for example, LTP is greater than this or less than this, and you can actually with simple conditions you can start automatic trading through Excel also. Okay, so if you don't want to get into programming, then Excel and TradingView are very good platforms. So I just typed and I just sent a order through Excel. Again, you can see the same latency in around 100 millisecond. It sent that order. Okay, so in this Excel we can plug in live data from Zebu Nest. Using the Nest application, we can plug live data into this Excel, and we can create simple conditions like, if LTP is greater than a particular level, if LTP is greater than, say, the average of yesterday high and low, then it should buy or sell. The method is same for trading with all ME Broker, Excel, MT4, or TradingView also. So now questions. Another question, that is it useful commodity. So I'm showing you in SBI. I'll just show you in commodity also. You can trade anything that is available. Futures, options, equities, commodity, MCX, all actually. All segments in NSE and MCX are supported. Very soon we are bringing out bracket order also, so you can bulk upload bracket orders also through your Excel or ME Broker or TradingView actually. Then do you have an EA or super trend for MT4? So for MT4, you can. So now the questions come. Okay, now again the questions, how do I put up, how do I say, your question is how do I use MT4 with super trend? So what you have to do is, in the help manual, click on the MT4. Okay, click on the MT4 and you'll see all help related to MT4. How to use a custom EA, how to use EAs from libraries and all. Okay, so basically all EAs which are on, all EAs which are officially provided by MT4, including the Supertrend, Renko, Hekinashi, all you can automate in this Zebu API Bridge. How to automate this? Simply just use the help manual. If you face any issue, please connect with us. Please connect with the Zebu IT team and we'll help you with that. Okay, now Mr. Ramu is saying that earlier I have mailed my Supertrend EA to your support. Maybe the EA that you sent may not have been coded for the Indian market. Okay, but definitely you can get EA for Supertrend. I mean, but definitely if you say I just want Supertrend, you can get an EA. We can provide that to you. Okay, like for example, moving average, there are like hundreds of moving averages. Okay, some in MT4, what happens is MT4 is primarily made for the forex international market. So some EAs are there tied to a particular market. Okay, so but yeah, all common EAs you can still, if you have the source code, a little fiddle, you can do a little fiddling with the source code to trade with the Indian market. In any ways, all common EAs you can ask us, like moving average, super trend, the common EAs which are there, you can ask us. If you want any customization, then we will guide you for the customization also. You can do the code changes on your own, or you can use the services of a freelancer. So I'll just show you after ME Broker and Excel. I'll like to show you TradingView. Maximum people are using API Bridge with TradingView always, because TradingView is very user friendly. You can use the free version of TradingView. Okay, you can use a free version of TradingView to automate strategies, not just automate indicators but automate strategies also. You can see the help manual. You can pick up strategies from public library, and you can do some code, and you can just follow the help manual. Actually, you don't need to do any coding. Just uh, just put up the script required by API Bridge, and you will start trading with strategies in TradingView also. So we'll start with, I'll just show you how TradingView is used. For TradingView, we use the extension in Google Chrome. Okay, I'm adding the extension. Done. Yeah. So, okay, I opened TradingView chart. Okay. So it shows me, yeah. So now see the same button panel that we were seeing in ME Broker, in Excel. The same panel is here, LELX, SESX. The same panel is here in TradingView also, right? Now I'll open a fresh chart actually. Explain, or we'll open a fresh full feature chart from tradingview.com directly. So full feature charts are required for connecting API Bridge with TradingView. Okay, I'm opening a fresh full feature chart. Yeah, actually it, okay. Yeah. So same what we had on ME Broker, same thing is here in TradingView also. So if I click on LE button, wait, it will need a restart because we were earlier using it with ME Broker. I'll shut it down. Okay, by the way, the same application works with all the ME Broker, TradingView and all, but it will work with one application at same time. Okay, so like, I just did, I started, using multiple apps at the same time. If you are doing that, you should actually close other application and just restart this to use it with one application at a time. So I've logged in fresh to Zebu API Bridge so that it connects with TradingView. Start trading. Yeah, and I just click that button LE again to place an order. Okay. Now we'll come to the great part of API Bridge. You can use anything to trade anything. Okay, like you can use crude oil in NYMEX to trade Indian crude oil. Okay, now suppose the super trend in the NYMEX crude oil is giving a buy. Based on that, you can trade based on that you can trade on the MCX crude oil. Okay. Similarly, if Nifty spot is giving you a buy, the super trend on Nifty spot is giving you a buy, you can buy a call. I will show you how to do that. So we'll put up a chart on Nifty. Like people were also asking for option trading, so we'll put up a chart of Nifty. Okay, and here I'll just add that. Okay, here it's already added. So so these are the symbol settings actually. So like I said, we can trade anything based on anything. So that is made using input symbol and exchange symbol. Okay, input symbol, we can put the symbol which is from the chart. Exchange symbol we can use in what we want to trade. For example, here input symbol is Nifty, exchange symbol I am giving these details of Nifty option call 10,700. Okay, now if I place a buy, it will place an order in the option. Okay, instead of the cash or future, it is placed, you can see, an order in the option. If we want to see verify in the Zebu platform, we can verify that in the Zebu platform also. I'll just refresh these orders here. Okay, so this was the latest order placed. There was a question how we can trade in options. So TradingView, TradingView has cash data and futures data for MCX. For NSE, it does not have futures data. But again, this was an example. You can trade using, option. For example, in ME Broker, you can easily get option data. In MT4, you can easily get option data. In Excel, you can get data for anything through the Nest actually. Okay, so if you want to trade based on options data, you want to place trades in option, that is possible. Based on something else, like based on an underlying, you want to trade options, that is also possible, and that is also very simple, like I just showed you. Now let us see the more interesting thing. Like I was saying that, based on international crude oil, you can trade domestic crude oil. So I'll search here. By the way, MCX crude oil data is also available on TradingView, the free TradingView. Okay, but just for an example, I'm using international. Here we see NYMEX crude oil future. Just for an example, I will use NYMEX crude oil future to place trades in the Indian MCX crude oil. Okay, so we have choice how we want to trade, as per the strategy we can do whatever we want. Here the trading symbol, the alphabetical part of the trading symbol is CLQ. I'll just put CLQ here. In the input symbol, I'll put what is from the chart, CLQ. Okay, then exchange symbol, yeah, crude oil. MCX symbol is crude oil only. Footcom, the expiry, I'll correct the expiry. So July expiry, I think, is 22 or 29 July. We'll just see. Actually, we can just here. Yeah, it's 20 July actually. Information. Yeah, it's 20 July. Okay, so we'll use 20 July expiry. Control S. Now use the same chart to place an order. Crude oil 20 July future. Okay, I think this account did not have margin, so it placed an order, but the order got rejected because of margin. So we can see the rejection reason also. Yeah, the required margin exceeds. Okay, so the margin is not available. This a demo account I'm showing you. So the order got placed, but it was rejected. Okay, so anything you can think of, you keep asking me, that we can do. Now new question, can we select the ATM strike automatically? This is a very good question. And before that, there was another question, how many script this software supports. Okay, so there is no such limitation on the number of scripts with API Bridge will support. Like here I have put 5 symbols, you can put 50, 100, 500 symbols also. Okay, so the number of symbols you put, it will just depend on your computer actually. If you have a low end computer, then I will suggest not to put lot of symbols, because lot of symbols need more processing. There is no limit in API Bridge on the number of symbols, but there is a limit on there will be a limit based on the computer resources, because more symbols will need more RAM, more CPU. Okay, so based on your computer, you can put the number of symbols here. Then the second question, can we select ATM strike automatically? Yeah. So a lot of people, they want to select automatic strike. So for that, what you have to do is you have to put, symbols of all, strikes top. For example, say Nifty right now is 10,000. Okay, from 10,000 to 20 level up, you put call. 20 level down, you put put. Okay, 20 put, 20 call, you put up in the symbol list at once. You can import symbols, export symbols. Okay, and then what you have to do is you can use automatic strike selection. For ME broker, we have given a ready-made AFL actually. And for ME broker platform, we have given a ready-made AFL which you can use for automatic strike selection. You can see here. Okay, so options auto strike selection AFL is there. Okay, for MT4 or other platforms, you will need a little bit of coding. For Excel, you can actually code it a little, that if the Nifty, whatever price the Nifty is going, you can just round it off to the nearest 100, and based on the nearest 100, you can select the strike price of the option actually. Okay, so yes, you can do automatic strike selection also. Any questions? Please put up your questions. Whether basic question or you are a advanced user, please feel free to put up your questions through the chat. Okay, I'll request everyone again to download the Zebu API Bridge. If you already do not have the Zebu API Bridge on your computer, please download it from this website, zebuetrade.com/API Bridge. Okay, the API Bridge is free to download, free to practice trading, free to set up your system. You can use a paper trading mode to set up your system, and then once you are comfortable, you can use the live version to start trading. In TradingView, by the way, this chart is moving nicely, the international chart. If you want to see how we can place trades, some using a strategy automatically, let me show that. So I'll put up an indicator, say something which will give signals quickly. Okay, say we'll use a RSI. Sorry, I put up the RSI strategy instead of a RSI indicator. So for illustration purpose, right now we'll use the RSI indicator. Built-ins. So you see how many choices this TradingView has. Okay, not one or two. It will just pamper you with choices. Okay, there are thousands of strategies available on which you can trade. So here we got the RSI indicator. There are thousands of strategies, actually pre-built strategies on which you can trade. I will shorten the period of this RSI so that we can trigger trades fast on that. So let us use a 2-period RSI. Okay, just for illustration purpose. Okay, and we will place a buy order whenever this RSI goes below say 30. We will place a buy order. Okay, it's over sold, so we'll place a buy order. So add alert on RSI less than value 3030, and we want to take a short, so I'll say type SE. Okay, now whenever RSI goes below 30, we can expect a trade to trigger automatically. Now we'll put another alert, RSI greater than 70, it will place a buy order. And you see, based on international crude, NYMEX crude, By the way, just we were talking, an alert came also that buy one. I forgot to put up the here type actually. Okay, I forgot to put up the type alley. I'll just do it now again here. And I've also put once per bar close. Okay, now again, yeah, now again that alert came, and wait, yeah, did it trade? Yeah, it actually got filled also. Yeah, immediately. Right now, this the alert came, that long entry, and it got traded also. It was so fast we could not. I mean, just as was I was putting the alert, it just came and it got traded also. So that is the speed. So I've just shown how you can automate your trading actually. Another alert came, another trade here. The short trade came, the RSI must have, uh, yeah. So RSI went below 30, so it just triggered a short trade also. Okay, it's making a sound. We can actually notify on app. We can actually, yeah, show pop-up. Yes. Again, yeah, again. So it's on bar close. So whenever there's a bar close and it's less than that value, it will create a trade, right? So we are done pretty much with that. I'll remove these alerts now. Okay, any questions, please continue. Okay, so I've shown you very briefly and conceptually how you can automate your strategies in ME broker or trading view or excel or anything actually. Yeah, again a question, can I place order based on time? For example, I want to trade nifty ATM at 9:30 only. Yes, of course you can do that. So I'll suggest you excel for that. Okay, so excel has a function called time. Okay, and you can simply put that if time equal to 9:30, then you place this order. So in that excel sheet that I was showing, you can actually just put up a if condition that if time equal to 9:30, then place LE. I mean, if you want to create a long or short, whatever you want to do, you can do that using an excel. You can do the same in trading view also, in ME broker also. In ME broker also, in ME broker in AFL there is a function called time now. Okay, so in AFL you can simply write that if time now is equal to 9:30 then place a trade. Yeah, if you already have an Excel, yes, you can link that. You can download like I said, download the API bridge, go to the jumpstart section, download the sample file, just complete the setup, and you can link your existing Excel sheet also. Some people like to do technical analysis in Excel. They pull up live data and they use some TA. So you can do that also. The possibilities are limitless actually. Okay, exactly how to do, actually right now I've shown you conceptually a lot of things, but exactly how to do, for that we'll have to go into a little more details. For that I suggest use the help manual. If you still are not able to do that, you please contact us. We are here to help you. Okay, just contact the Zebu IT team, we will help you. If there are any other questions, we'll continue, or we'll just finish up this with the session. No more questions. So Karthik, shall we end this?
Yes, Ji. We
Yeah.
will upload the video in YouTube. If there any doubt, you can recheck with the videos in YouTube also. So channel name is Zebu, so you can directly subscribe and then view the videos again and again.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone very much for listening attentively and putting up good questions, which actually put up the pace of this webinar. Thank you again. Bye.
Wave beats music. Wave beats music. Wave beats music.